And you're hooked onto the hottest radio station in town, 96.4 Spice FM, City on Fire. It's your girl, Tazz and Sammy.
Yep.
And I can't wait to say this right now because we have the coolest musician in Bangladesh, Mr. Shafin Ahmed, with us in the studio. Hi, man. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We are great right now. But one thing, I always ask this to somebody, how does the studio feel?
This is amazing. You know, they're so different from the other places I've been to. This feels like I'm in the space somewhere.
Nice.
Floating.
Right in the moon.
Yeah. But, you know what? You come from a musical family. Like, your father was a musician. Your mother was a teacher as well, right? And how does it feel? How did it feel?
Well,
Growing up.
this is a question I'm asked quite a lot. But I think I'm very fortunate, really, because since I'm in music, so much I've learned from just being around them. Although I haven't taken any academic lessons.
Right.
I was very naughty. They couldn't get me.
Are you still naughty?
I am.
Yeah. Of
Real
course.
bad, yeah.
I like that.
So they couldn't keep me sitting down and learning for a long time. You know?
Nice. But you know, I must say, Mr. Shafin Ahmed,
Wow.
I love your voice. It
Thank
is
you.
just so rocking hot.
Thank you so
It's
much.
In
hot.
fact, talking about hot, you know, what is hot is Down Under. We believe that he went to Australia just a few days back.
Just came
for a
from
tour.
there.
Yeah, you know what? I want to know, how was it? How was
It was
Australia?
absolutely fantastic. I mean, great experience. All the cities were absolutely sold out. This is the first time I saw
Okay.
for our Bangladeshi band selling out
Right.
way before the date. That's absolutely fantastic. We played 4 places:
All right.
Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, and Canberra.
Okay.
Nice.
So you did go to Sydney. Did you manage to do some sightseeing?
We started with Sydney, actually.
Okay.
I want to
Amazing.
ask you something. Did you try it out? I'm sure, like steak. Sydney men, Australians, famous for their steaks. Tell me a little bit.
Yeah, we know about their cows.
Oh, yeah, man.
No
Once
wonder.
a year, all of them are just right?
All right.
All that goes in. No, but tell me, now...
We wanted the kangaroo steak.
You did?
But we couldn't find
didn't
one.
get it?
No,
Aw.
no.
National animal.
That's still due.
That's
You know,
due,
loo-
man. That's
looking
due.
for that.
No, true. So now, you know, I would want to know that as a musician, you know, this tour of Australia, what are the new things you learned as a musician?
As a musician, we're always learning as a musician. Every time we get up on stage, there are new things we're learning.
Right.
And in most cases, you know, it's the technical things.
Correct.
Technical things, meaning every situation is different, every show is different, every crowd is different. So how we cope with that crowd, how we cope with that situation, with the equipment that we have.
Right.
It's not always the ideal situation. You know, it's not my equipment that I'm carrying every time.
No.
So adapting with the different situations.
That is important.
That is something we're always learning.
Cool. Yeah.
Comes with experience.
Nice.
Right. So, I mean, if I may, just
No,
one
please,
more because I'm
please.
like really excited since you
I'm
just
more
came back.
excited. That's why I keep cutting you.
Come on, man. We're both excited.
You guys should come to our concert, next time.
Yeah, man, for sure.
We would be in the front.
So much fun,
jamming.
people.
You know,
have
both
so
of
much
us
fun.
and music, we have a long history.
Yeah.
Oh, do you play music?
I play
You're
the piano.
involved?
I
Yeah.
play the piano a
I
little.
just listen
She
to it,
listens to
but
it.
like I am involved completely.
Completely involved listening. That's good.
But yeah, you know,
You gotta have some listeners.
absolutely. Or else doesn't work, man. Musicians, that's what we,
What would you
live
do?
by.
Yeah, who would you play for? Yeah.
Absolutely. But, you know, now that this tour is done,
Yeah.
what are the future tours and what are the future plans for, touring? What is coming up?
What's really coming up is a lot of recordings. A lot of recordings coming up. Tours we have done quite a lot.
Right.
Frankly speaking, the last 2 years have been very, very busy for mines. I think we've done as much touring as recording as well.
Correct.
We released a lot of new songs and touring at the same time. So it's been very, very hectic last 2 years. And if you ask me what's coming up, a lot of recordings, a lot of new songs.
Nice.
All right.
We are committed to that.
I
Meaning,
understand.
we're signed up for certain things and we have to deliver within time.
Absolutely.
How you guys doing listening out there? Is Dhaka City awake?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is, believe me.
There's no point us talking if you guys are not there, you know?
Thursday night, Tazz and Sammy show. Believe me, everybody stays up to listen to this.
Yeah.
Trust me on that.
I'm so glad.
You are.
Wonderful name, Tazz and Sammy show. Very smart.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, right.
You know what? He's going to be in the studio, but
Yes,
why don't
he
we
will.
play some songs, man?
Oh, yes, we do. We have 3 amazing songs coming up back to back only on 96.4 Spice FM.
City on Fire, and we're going to start with a song by him. Oh yes, it is 11:17 on the clock. You are hooked onto the hottest radio station in town, 96.4 Spice FM City on Fire, and things over here are a little bit more hotter because of 3 reasons. Number 1, we are having a Halloween party over here in the office. Number 2, it is a Tazz and Sammy show. It's gotta get hot, and because Mr. Shafin Ahmed, he is in the studio. And sir, how are you doing?
It's a great show, man. It feels so different, and it's definitely a hot show.
Yeah, it is.
The room's cold, by the way. But, the party's on.
Absolutely.
Oh, fire, right?
Absolutely.
Right, you know what? Since we're talking about your international trips and the way you've toured, and also you were telling us that there are going to be recordings, I want to know that internationally, who are the artists who have inspired you?
That's a big question. Most of the names I'm going to say, I have a feeling the listeners wouldn't even know.
Okay.
But,
Fair enough.
Dry.
but even then, you know, no, some are big names. We grew up, when I was a teenager, I was listening heavily. I was into Pink Floyd.
Of course.
Deep Purple, big time.
Absolutely.
Deep Purple,
That is
big
classic
time.
rock.
Santana.
Yeah.
But actually started with Beatles.
Oh.
Of
Big
course.
time.
Nice,
Big
nice.
time into Beatles.
Oh, right.
Rolling Stones as well. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin. And all these, you know, then some of the other bands came up. The Who, for example.
Right, of course.
You know, I said Deep Purple, then came Rainbow and all that. So these were the initial influences. You know what we used to do? We used to just play the record very loud in the room. Those 33 RPM.
Right.
big records.
Yeah, records.
Just sing along.
Nice.
Just sing loud, and you know, that's all. That was the fun. Closed, small room with friends, playing the music loud,
Right.
singing along.
Nice.
And then that had the influence. You know, the record covers were so impressive. Those just big picture.
The
of
artwork,
The
yes.
33 RPM, the artwork was
Yeah.
great. That influenced
Nice.
our appearance as well. I
Wow.
must admit, you know. We used to go to school at that time, but schooler uniform was like a light blue shirt and a navy blue pant.
Right.
We turned the navy blue pant into jeans.
Okay.
Cool.
And then torn jeans in school.
Cool,
Okay,
right.
standing in assembly and looking so odd, you know. We used to tear off the jeans and just try to look like the bands that I'm listening to, you know.
Rock stars, right?
Absolutely. Such
Yeah.
an influence. Rock
That's
music
crazy.
on growing up kids. It's got to have a lot of influence. But
Absolutely.
these days, hip hop as well, you know, it's totally different.
Right.
But you know, a lot of the kids are looking like they're into it, you know.
But you know,
Absolutely.
since I would also like to know, like, current generation artists that inspire you, you know?
Internationally,
Yeah, international.
I'm a big fan of Bon Jovi, who's
Nice.
still going strong.
Right.
Nice.
Been a big fan of Aerosmith. Because I'm into rock.
Absolutely.
I like that, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
On single artists, if I talk about songmakers, I'm really big fan of Sting as
okay.
a songmaker. Seriously, very good songmaker.
Yeah.
Earlier on, I used to listen to Stevie Wonder big time.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Adams made so many classic
The
hits,
legend,
you know.
the legend.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
How can one guy make so many good songs on and on and on?
Absolutely.
And his voice, that raspy voice, you know.
And the way he used to feel the song, every song.
And we played,
For
so we
sure.
covered many of those. you know.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Rescue Me, I remember. Still do Summer of 69. Then Have You Ever Really Loved a Woman?
Oh.
It's just so many great songs there, you know.
You know, I would like to ask you another question. Like, how many rock and roll fests have you been to? Like, how are things there? You know, 'cause
Concerts?
concerts. I'm sure they're like, I've been to a couple of them and they're crazy. But a lot of your fans would like to listen.
I've been quite fortunate, you know.
Yeah.
Before I say the names, you know, I must say that I never had a hobby.
Okay.
But the only hobby that suddenly picked up with me is collecting concert tickets. What happened is I started going to concerts. I never threw away the tickets.
The ticket butts, right.
So
Yeah.
I have all of them. It tells so much story. You know, I remember I can look at one. I can actually remember what happened that night.
That's amazing.
How I went, how I came home.
That's amazing.
How was the last train back home and all that, you know. So most of these were in London. I've seen Santana, I've seen Bon Jovi, I've seen Michael Jackson.
Oh, the King of Pop.
Rare,
Wow.
You know, what a show that was. I also went to, I wouldn't miss if I, found anything big, any big act, I would go and see.
Go and see it.
Just for the fun of it. Like what I'm about to say is Madonna. Listeners, don't laugh, okay?
Oh, she's the queen of pop. She's amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, she was hot at that time.
Oh, she still is. Did you see that? She's tight. She's fit. She works out 4 to 5 hours a day. God damn it.
Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Mr. Shafin Ahmed, come on. Let's not go there. Have you seen yourself? You look pretty goddamn fit to me too. I don't know what you're doing, and I want to know. I need to know.
I'm 18 till I die. You know?
Oh man, I like that.
So what he's saying is that he has to be young at heart. That's why he looks so young.
That's all that matters.
Oh yes, absolutely.
No
It's all in
man,
the mind.
they can't look like that. Not like that.
You know, while you guys listen to 4 amazing songs back to back, we're gonna find out what keeps him looking so good. Only on 96.4 Spice FM.
City on fire. That's right. We tell you what's good and we play it till you like it. This is the hottest radio station in town, 96.4 Spice FM. City on fire. It's your girl Tazz. Sammy is here, and guess who is here? The coolest musician in Bangladesh, Mr. Shafin Ahmed. What's up?
Hey, I'm good. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing amazing.
I'm enjoying myself, actually.
You are?
You have this show going till, 2 a.m.?
2 a.m.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I won't be here that long, but did you guys just play Fidia, though?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Do you know I was trying to say something to you guys?
Yeah, why don't you say it?
Yeah.
Say
You
it.
know, I'm so tired of hearing requests of this song. We've had enough of this song. And I was just saying that every time we get up on stage, we have to do this. But I would love to take a break. Hello, listeners. What I want to say is, please dig into some Miles songs. Go a little deeper. Go a little beyond Fidia, though. And you'll find a lot of good songs out there. Dig them out. Enough of this one. Give this a break, okay?
But you know what? It is so popular because it's kind of an iconic song.
It is.
That is why.
Yeah.
But talking about music, I would want to take you back in time.
And you remember, before I forget, this
please.
song in India was so huge.
Yeah.
They call it like a theme song about love and all
Absolutely.
that. They take it in a big way.
Absolutely. And it's been, doing very, very well right from the time it released. I mean, everybody wants to listen to that song.
And somebody took it away from us.
I know.
The man himself.
Okay, we will not get into that.
Right, so like I was telling you, I'm going to take you back in time a little. And I'm going to ask you that we know both your father and mother were, legendary musicians themselves. Now, how do you think that they have influenced your music more than your life? How have they influenced your music?
It's been a natural process because, as I said, growing up in that environment itself has an influence. That
Correct.
itself is like a schooling.
Absolutely.
Because from childhood I've been hearing this, and what better lessons can you have than that? All these years I've heard such high quality Deshi music, traditional music.
Right.
This must have had an influence in me, and not that I haven't learned completely. I learned a little bit of classical music from my dad. I learned a bit of tabla from my dad.
Okay.
I learned Nazrul songs from my mom.
Right.
So a little bit of learning has always been there. Not for a prolonged period or not too seriously. But we used to have television shows where I used to have to sing my father's old tunes of 1940s.
Okay.
Fantastic songs, beautiful tune. And these are never going to die. But for me to learn these songs at an early age, let's say if I was 15 or 16 and I'm doing this on television, some of these songs were so heavy for me.
Right.
It doesn't go with the age,
Right.
But I delivered those on television for quite some time.
Absolutely.
And later on, I must say, I have done a tribute album for my dad called Kotodin Dekhini Tomar.
Right.
All his, some of his Adunik songs. And I have just released a Nazrul song in tribute of my mother, who expired, just died 2 years back. Nazrul's album, the first one for me. And I want to do these as a series of things.
That's beautiful.
That was absolutely amazing.
That is absolutely
Nuzul
beautiful.
songs, I love it. Absolutely. There's so much interesting details in there.
Yeah. The
Wow.
depth, it's kind of
Heavy stuff.
I really definitely am looking forward to listen to them. But oh my God, your
So
voice.
from Nuzul
man.
to hip hop.
from Nuzul to hip hop.
That's
Yeah.
what- yeah.
Why not? Why not? I mean, man of.
We might be making some hip hop songs very soon.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that because this is a hip hop and R&B station
We are
too,
looking forward
right?
to playing them on our station. That's for sure.
No, of course, of course. But man, I want to hear a little bit about your personal life, like your love life. Like, I mean, your wife, your beautiful wife. Why don't you tell us how you met and
Hey, this mic
how
is
did
pretty
this-
good.
Thank you. But yeah, tell us a little bit
You got a
about your
pretty good
family.
setup here.
I know he's trying to change the topic. He's
Mr.
trying to change
Shafin
the topic.
Ahmed, you
That
cannot
is
run
happening.
away.
So automated. I love it.
It is. But, coming back to your love life, how did you meet your wife?
Love life is all about music.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Shafin Ahmed. You have such a beautiful family.
That's where the love is. But to be serious, I'm married. My child about just 4 years old, and I miss them when they're not around.
Of course.
And would love to have their company. Like for example, right now they're in USA,
Okay.
so I'm not around. But excellent time we have whenever we're together.
That's beautiful. You see, we were talking about that, right?
Yeah, yes,
But
absolutely.
as a touring musicians, you know that
Oh, yeah.
I'm out
It's
of
difficult.
the country.
Yeah, of course,
so
you're traveling
often.
a lot. Yeah, yeah, I can understand. Yeah, for sure. But you know what? We have some nice songs coming your way. Only on the hottest radio station, 96.4 Spice FM, City on Fire. But guys, you don't want to go because we have something really sassy coming your way, right?
Yes, it is. Coming up are some firing balls on 96.4 Spice FM, City on.
Fire.
11:49 exactly on the clock. You're hooked onto 96.4 Spice FM, City on Fire. Tazz and Sammy on this Thursday night with their show. And of course, joining us today is a legendary Shafin Ahmed. How you doing, sir?
Do you guys have to say Ahmed every time?
Oh, we love
Shafin,
it.
Shafin, we love you. We love you. Heart is yours.
Chef is even better.
Shaf. All right, fair enough.
Shaf.
Oh, did we just question the name with you over here?
Imagine this now. So Tazz and Sammy and Chef.
And Chef.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
we like
cool.
that.
We
like
love
We
that.
like that,
All right,
man.
so welcome to the Tazz
And the
Sammy and Chef show.
But what we're going to do is put you on the hot seat for us sometime, in fact.
What have we got?
Yeah, what do
Up
we
your
got? We've
sleeves,
got
huh?
the rapid fire, but before that, I'll tell you the rules and regulations. We're going to ask you each
This you
some
didn't
questions.
tell me before. I'm walking out.
You
I'm
can.
walking out.
You
here
just
right
walked
now.
in.
Yes, and
All right.
we're just going to keep it
Oh, no.
burning in here, right?
Yes. So for every question, to answer every question, you get 3 seconds.
Okay.
If you choose not to answer a question, your spice chicken point goes up by 1. If you fail to answer a question in those 3 seconds, your spice chicken point goes up by 1. At the end of this interview, the number of points that you have is going
Are
to
you going to give me
determine.
a hot chicken? Is that what you're saying?
That is
Yes,
something
hot
that
and
you have
hotter.
to look at because.
More spice and more...
Absolutely. We're going to spice
chili,
things up after the interview. That will be the hotness of that spice will be determined by the number of chicken points that you have. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Tazzy, shoot.
Oh, I'm ready to shoot my guns at you, sir. You ready?
Take it easy. I'll hide.
All right, we're going to start it slow and easy, all right? Okay. Question number 1. One food you always find yourself craving.
3.
You just got our chicken
That fast.
point.
3 seconds.
That's 3 seconds. All right,
Can we
the
start
next
again?
question. No, we can't. The next question. A celebrity you would want to wake up with.
Madonna.
Okay, we give
good.
that to you.
All right. What defines a sexy woman for you?
Having everything, good shape, good mind,
Okay.
good brain,
Okay, so a package is
good
what
conversation.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, that's
Interesting. Next one. One musician you think is overrated.
I think
Chicken point goes up to
because
2.
everybody I listen to is good. I don't listen to anything rubbish.
That's been diplomatic.
I don't listen to anything
Come
bad.
That's been diplomatic,
I
man.
couldn't find one. Okay,
all
next.
right.
Fair
Next.
enough.
One band you would like to see live perform right now.
Aerosmith.
Nice.
I haven't
Very
seen
nice.
before.
All right. Okay, performing live or recording?
Okay, any artist?
What do you
that-
like more? What do you like more?
What do I like? Recording these days.
Recording these days. All
All
right.
right.
Used to be live.
Okay. All
So,
right.
sir, what's your good idea of a good foreplay?
Good talk.
All right, now
nice.
give that to you. We give that to you. We give that to you. Coming up next, the capital of Greece is?
Athens.
You got
right.
that. Like that.
Your favorite dipping sauce?
Russian, what's that? Dipping sauce. Barbecue, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
say something.
Just say something and get over with it, right?
That's it.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some names and you have to tell me what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear those names.
Okay.
All right. The first one is the Eagles.
Fantastic band.
All right. Bon Jovi.
Super songmaker and performer.
Rihanna.
Outright sexy.
Metallica.
Lot of power. Scorpions, beautiful, great classic songs.
I like that.
Amazing. All right, next question. Boxer or briefs?
Sorry?
Boxer or briefs?
Oh my God, these guys are getting serious. Briefs.
All right. Your worst enemy. Those are
I don't have any.
3 chicken points. 3 chicken
All
points.
right. Why do you think divorce rates are so high nowadays?
Because everybody's into their telephone.
That's actually a good one.
All right.
All right. If you were given the chance to rename yourself, what would you name yourself and why?
Chef.
Nice.
Shortest, smartest.
And
No
sexy.
Ahmed after that.
I know Ahmed after that. Fair enough.
All right. Name one beautiful woman in Bollywood, and Bangladesh.
So Hollywood?
Bollywood is Deepika.
Okay.
Hollywood would be Sharon Stone.
All right.
Nice.
Bangladesh, I have no clue.
Does that suggest something?
Oh, God.
All right. So what is the first thing you look at when you meet a woman?
You guys are bad. Face.
Okay.
Eyes, surely.
Okay,
That's in the face.
I like
All
that,
right,
gentlemen.
Okay. What would be a good exotic date for you?
Out on the beach, a lovely dinner on the beach, on the sand, hearing the waves coming, candlelight dinner, of course.
Right.
But soft music coming in the ears, and beautiful, maybe a dance afterwards as well on the
Nice.
beach.
Oh my God, that's completely what my perfect date would look like. Trust me.
Excuse me? What am I seeing here?
Nothing.
I'm just going to go ahead with this and ask you the next question. I'd like to, not go there and go right here into the question. If you were not a musician, you would be?
I'd be a corporate guy.
A corporate guy.
Nice. All right, last question from my side. Some states have legalized marijuana. Do you think we should legalize it here too?
Yeah, why not? It was legal at one time. I don't know if you guys know, Bangladesh had it, had official, government-owned shops for it. Nothing wrong.
Oh, nice. Okay. Not nice, guys, but yeah, nice.
No, nice, man. What are you talking
Nice
about?
and not nice.
I would say nice, but fair enough. My last 2 questions to you.
Yeah.
All right. Your biggest regret in life is?
Coming back from UK.
Okay, that's your biggest regret. And now I have saved the toughest for the last.
Oh, yeah.
You need to rate this interview on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest.
For you guys, pretty high. For me, it's about 6.
Oh, really? There's a
lot of good questions, but I couldn't make it in 3 seconds in some of them.
Yeah, so you still have 3 chicken points.
Right.
And you would want to know what you're going to do with those 3 chicken points, right?
What can I do? What are the options?
You're going to know very soon.
Yes.
You're going to know very soon. And for the listeners,
Yes, you will see it very soon on our YouTube page, right? And Facebook, of course, so stay tuned.
And what you need to do for that is head over to our Facebook page, most importantly. If you don't go there, how will you know? Facebook.com/96.4 Spice FM BD is where you will see Shaf doing something very soon.
Oh, yeah.
If
And
I
I
let you
can.
record that. If I let you record
No,
that.
fair
Sir,
enough.
it's 20 people against one of you, okay? I think we'll
Oh,
get
are
that
you going
recording.
And the Halloween party is on, and we have the whole
and
team.
everybody, me mostly, I'll get an excuse to jump on you for sure. So,
Oh,
for
right.
sure.
I don't mind a party.
Yeah, I don't mind the jumping. Fair enough.
I
But
don't know what's coming. Yeah, okay, we'll see.
do I have to do this show alone after this, or
No,
you're gonna be here?
Yeah, I'll
right?
be
Okay, just where things were hotting up, I decided to throw in the towel. And what we're going to do first, tell you that it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Absolutely,
Trust
my
me.
pleasure too. A lot
Really?
of fun.
You had a good time?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Didn't feel like an interview or anything. It was just chatting,
It was chatting with the Tazz
Absolutely.
and Sammy, and you know what? We had
Absolutely.
such a great time. You are a great sport, and we love your energy. And you know what? Just keep doing doing what you're doing, because everybody loves that from you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No
I loved
problem.
it.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure is all ours. What we're going to do is take you guys back into music, only on 96.4 Spice FM.
City on Fire.